When a client comes to us, we want the client to feel comfortable.
All right.
Because our business is based on trust. And we want the client to be in position to partner with us.
So you literally understand what the client wants even before you start delivering the job.
We go beyond what the client wants.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are the Bright Podcast. And today we are having someone special that we are going to be jazzing with, sharing with, and telling you more about the tranquility of the interior designing, the deep end, luxurious designing. I'm having my guest on the podcast. He's Mr. Nelson, and you're most welcome, sir. How are you, Mr. Nelson?
I am doing fine. Thank
Yes,
you.
please. Mr. Nelson, tell us about the company.
OSG is a construction company.
Okay.
Literally, in the full perspective of it, is Ole Sereni Group.
Okay.
So Ole Sereni is a Maasai word that literally means to something of value. So
Value.
in this sense, since we are in construction,
Luxury.
we use Ole Sereni Group in a sense of implying the land of tranquility. And being in the Pearl of Africa, Uganda, we are into this space to define new skylines, redefine spaces aesthetically and professionally to the demands and needs of clients within Uganda, within East Africa, within Africa as a continent,
Yes.
and the world as a whole.
So what are some of the services that we do before we dive into the deep conversation?
We specialize in luxury. OSG is a construction company.
Yes.
It's more into gypsum, into painting,
Aluminium works.
glasses. Not only normal glasses, but we
Okay.
have different categories of glasses. We have,
The
tampered
soundproof.
glasses. We have soundproof glasses. We have blade-proof glasses.
Wow.
We have, laminated glasses, blade-proof aluminium frames. We have different finishing models and designs.
Wow.
The company, when it comes to finishing,
Wow.
it's a department of its own.
And you can look at it actually when you enter the office. It's well designed. What does delivering clients' expectation mean to you as OSG?
As OSG, delivering client expectations goes beyond finishing a project,
Okay.
or managing a timeline, or being within the budget. It's more of translating the client's vision into a lived experience. So as a client, when they come to me, they normally have something they think of, or they want, or something
The
they want to
plan.
do. And what we really do is to focus on literally three things.
Yes, please.
Because in construction, expectations are emotional.
Yes.
It's either lifestyle, where a client looks at how do I want to live on a daily, on a daily basis in this apartment, in this house.
Yes.
Second, it's the identity. How does this building represent me? Is it all about innovation? Is it an achievement in terms of success? Is it a tradition? Then we look at legacy. A client comes to us and then tells us, I want this kind of building. But then they want certain things that they may not specifically speak about.
Yes.
Then we go deeper and redefine that in the finishes. So in terms of legacy, we look at how will this building be in the next 20 to 50 years? What will it speak about the client when the client is no more?
So you literally understand what the client wants even before you start delivering the job.
We go beyond what the client wants and supersede that. The goal is to have a client enter into a project and he's experiencing or feeling something that's beyond what he or she actually imagined.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that's how we try to manage and exceed client expectations.
Wow, that's wonderful. So what defines high quality finishes projects?
What defines high quality finishes projects are really a couple of things. We need to understand, first and foremost, what the client wants. By defining what the client wants, we are in position now to have client expectations. We are in position now to know what materials we are going to use. We are in position now to redefine the vision of the client. So client expectations in terms of quality, a nutshell of three things, I would say. One is functionality needs. What will this room speak of me? For example, when you enter OSG offices, what do they speak? Spaces speak, literally, unnoticeably, right? Secondly, we look at the emotional drivers.
Yes.
The comfort, the vibe.
Wow.
We look at the emotional drivers because modern construction is emotional.
Yes.
Right? So now we look at what are the drivers of this project emotionally. The third element is, I would say, the financial constraints. Because we want to work within the budget while delivering the best for the client. All those three elements define a quality product. Because the financials will define the materials we're going to use. The emotions will give us the whole experience of the project. Then the functionalities are what really needs to come into this project. How do I place this table here?
Wow.
Why do I need this lighting or a curved?
And that brings a question to me, that how do you fulfill the promise of a client? For example, I've come with my plan.
Okay.
You've made it, but how do you fulfill the promise? How do you finish the client's promise?
When a client comes to us, we want the client to feel comfortable.
All right.
Because our business is based on trust. And we want the client to be in position to partner with us. Not as contractors,
but
as collaborators.
Okay, as friends.
Yes. We try to engineer the project, but we want even to go beyond the client brief, where in some situations we'll ask uncomfortable conversations. So we want a client who comes to us and then is able to understand us and understand them. Look at, I don't know whether you've read a book of The Lean Startup. Briefly, it's all about understanding the problem within or the problem behind.
Yes.
Before we deliver to the client's expectation or promise, we need to understand the client. We need to understand
the
his
emotions.
or her own pain. We need to fully grasp all elements within the project. Because if we don't ascertain certain elements or clarity,
Yes, please.
we misinterpret the project. And the entire project is
right.
a mess.
That's right. Yes.
So, first and foremost, we go ahead and have systematic standard procedures. When we go ahead have systematic standard procedures, the second option is aligning several elements together in regards to the client needs. And then we go ahead to have disciplined execution of the project, such that the promise that we gave to the client or the expectations of the client are being met.
Yes, please.
Following systems, not hope.
Oh.
Because we want to rely on systems. Because
explain more about systems and hope.
Okay, when you have hope, you have expectations.
Yes, please.
If I can manage your expectations, I can go ahead and deliver beyond your expectations.
Yes.
And to deliver beyond your expectations, I need systems in place. And that's what we do at OSG. We have systems to follow. If it's a very long project, how do we manage it systematically into manageable chunks or milestones that are consistently monitored and supervised by professionals, by trained staff members?
Yes, please.
So those are the few things that we really follow at OSG to make sure that the client's promise are met. The expectations are beyond reasonable doubt met.
So, Mr. Nelson, I have the hope. I have come with my budget.
Okay.
And my budget, you really want to supersede. You want to go beyond what I expect as a client.
Okay.
And my budget cannot go beyond what you might have planned for me. How can you deal with such a client?